now to the most prestigious award in radio and television. It's the one everyone in my end of the profession wants to win and be so honored to have their name associated with the Pete Rozelle Award. Named annually in recognition of long-time exceptional contributions to radio and television and professional football, named after Commissioner Goodell's predecessor, once removed, Pete Rozelle. This year, the honor goes to somebody who generations of Philadelphia Eagles fans revere, because he called so many great moments in their lives for their team. He personifies the EAGLES, and his mellifluous voice can describe plays as diverse as the Philly Special and the Tush Push, like it can be hung in the Louvre. This year's Rozelle Award honoree is Philadelphia Eagles play-by-play radio announcer Merrill Reese.
As a kid, Merrill Reese dreamed of playing quarterback for his beloved hometown team, the Philadelphia Eagles. When he realized that might not happen, he adopted his Plan B, which, as it turns out, clearly proved to be the right career choice. About to enter his 48th consecutive season as the Eagles radio play-by-play announcer, the longest active streak in the National Football League, Reese is this year's winner of the Pete Rozelle Radio Television Award from the Pro Football Hall of Fame. Reese was providing color commentary alongside Charlie Swift when, in 1977, he received the news that Swift had passed away. Radio station WIP asked Reese to step in, and he hasn't missed a beat since. Several generations of fans tuning into WIP have heard one distinctive voice calling the most iconic plays in Eagles history, from the original Miracle in the Meadowlands.
Lazarchik fumbles the football and picked up by Herman Edwards. 15, 10, 5, touchdown Eagles! I don't believe it! I don't believe it! I do not believe what has occurred here, ladies and gentlemen. Talk about miracles, folks. I do not believe this one, but it has happened as the Eagles beat the Giants 19-17 before a shocked crowd at the Meadowlands.
To the Miracle in the Meadowlands Part 2.
14 seconds to go. 31-31. Matt dodged the punt, gets a high snap, gets it away. It's inducted. Jackson takes it at the 35. Picks it up, looks for running room. He's at the 40. He's at the 45. Midfield. He's running around, and he's in the end zone, and there's no call. And the Eagles win. The Eagles win.
This is Miracle in the Meadowlands #2. Miracle in the new Meadowlands, baby.
He ran around until all the zeros were off the clock, and the Giants fans can't believe it, and the Eagles have just pulled off the most remarkable win I have ever seen. I have never seen anything like this. Never seen anything like this.
Mike Quick, entering his 27th season as Reese's partner said, he was born to do what he's doing. He's living his dream. He has the job he wanted all his life.
Eagles fans everywhere, this is for you.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage the incomparable Merrill Reese.
You know, I still get nervous watching Deshaun Jackson because there's a guy coming up from behind him, and I think he's going to ruin my life by making the tackle. It is so great to be here with you tonight. It really is, and it is an honor. I was awed by all of the great people here at this stage. And as you heard, I did once upon a time think about being a quarterback, but that ended rather early, by 8. But I went on, and I go out to Franklin Field with my dad, and when the Eagles were playing, I focus on the field, and then when they went into the huddle, I would look up at the broadcast booth, at the great Bill Campbell, and I put the binoculars and I'd say, that's where I want to be someday. And the path to that booth was long, and at times it seemed hopeless, but I would not give up. After college, service in the Navy, a bunch of small stations, I was finally hired for summer replacement at WIP. And from there I went on to the pre and post game shows, and eventually the color job. I moved into the number one chair, as you heard, with 2 games to go in the 1977 season. And I was hired the following spring for the job full time. I have been extremely fortunate to be joined in that booth by Herb Adderley, great NFL Hall of Famer, Jim Barniak, Bill Bergen, Stan Walters, and for the past 26 years, my close friend and 5-time All-Pro, what a great wide receiver he was, and what a great broadcaster he's become, Mike Quick. My producer, Joe McPeak, keeps everything in order, and my spotter and statistician, Bill Werndale and Terry Small, are really very, very professional at their jobs. You know, I also owe a debt of gratitude to my dear friend and mentor, Hall of Fame coach, Dick Vermeil, for so much teaching he's done with me. He's taught me so much football, and Dick is here tonight. The support I've received from WIP Radio has been tremendous, and our leader, David Yadroff, is here tonight. Jeffrey Lurie and his Eagles organization are first class, and Eagles president, Don Smolensky, has joined us here tonight. And certainly, my wife, Cindy, our children, Nolan and Ida, you make everything so worthwhile. Thanks to all of my wonderful family members and friends who made the trip to Canton. That means so much to me. One of the great feelings each week is putting on my headset and sharing my love for this riveting sport with an Eagles fan base that lives and dies with their birds. Each game, when we're standing for the national anthem, and this is the truth, each game, I have 2 thoughts that echo through my mind. There's no place in the world where I would rather be, and there's nothing in the world I would rather be doing. My deepest appreciation goes to the Pro Football Hall of Fame and everyone who played a role in selecting me for the Pete Rozelle Radio and Television Award. When I look at the previous list of recipients, I am indeed humbled. And I'd also like to salute my colleagues in the 31 NFL teams for all of their excellent work and camaraderie. I thank all of you from the bottom of my heart for what is truly the thrill of a lifetime.